this command top and review all the information which goes with it. Let's start with the line 1. Line 1 shows time, how long the computer has been running, number of users, and load average. The load average shows the system load time for the last 1, 5, and 15 minutes. Let's go to the line 2. Line 2 shows total number of tasks, number of running tasks, number of sleeping tasks, number of stop tasks, and number of zombie tasks. Line 3 is all about CPU usage. The first one shows CPU usage as a percentage by the user. Then goes system usage, low priority processes, idle processes, I/O wait, hardware interrupts, software interrupts, and still time. Line 3 is about system memory. The first one is total system memory, then free memory, memory used, and buffer cache. Line 4 is about swap. Total swap available, total swap free, swap used, and available memory. As for main table, we have process ID first, then user, priority, nice level. We will talk about nice a bit later. This is very useful feature in Linux, but for now just take note that the fourth column is about nice level. Then goes virtual memory used by process, resident memory used by a process, shareable memory, CPU used by process as a percentage, memory used by process as a percentage, time process has been running, and command. You can keep the top command easily available without having to type the word top each time in your terminal window. Remember, we talked about putting commands in background. So let's put it with Ctrl-Z. And to bring top back to the foreground, just type FG, foreground. Let's do it. FG. As you can see, it is again here. But I'm not sure if it is easier to type top or put this command into background and then put it into foreground. I guess that you have different purposes, and for each purpose you can run the command in the way you need it. Some key switches for the top command are -H will show the current version. Let's type the following command to show the current version details for top. Top-H. And here comes the version we are using right now. If you want to specify a delay time between screen refreshes, you can use top-D. To specify the delay between every 5 seconds, just type top-D and 5. And it will refresh every 5 seconds. You can also show only the process that is specific for a specific user and is running by this user. To do this, you can type top-U and username. Let's type it. Top-U, and in this case it will be user temp. And we have the output of all the processes run by user temp. By the way, to exit top, you just press Q button. Then we have an option to hide idle tasks. The default top view can seem cluttered, and if you want to see only active processes, you can use the command top-I. So let's run this command top-I. As you can see, it shows all the active processes and hides idle tasks. You can also adjust top's view. For instance, if you hit L, it will hide the first line, uptime and load average line. Let's do it. Let's hit L. And it is hidden. If we hit T, several times, it will hide tasks and CPU information. Let's do it. Let's hit T several times and it is gone. Let's redo it to show it again. The same with M letter. So let's hit M and it is also gone. Some words about main window. You can sort the outlook of top command by hitting different keys. For example, by default it is sorted by CPU usage. If you want to sort by time usage, you can hit capital T. Let's do it. Let's hit capital T. If you want to sort by process number, you can hit capital N. Let's do it. Let's hit capital N. If you want to sort it by memory usage, you can hit capital M. That will sort the outlook by memory usage. Let's do it. And if you want to get back to the default view, you can hit capital P. This will return the outlook of the top command to the defaults. Another handy key is N command. By hitting N command, you can adjust the processes, the number of processes you want to view. By default, top shows you so many processes that can be displayed on your screen. If you want to view some other number of processes, you can hit N and now you can enter the number. Let's enter 5, for example. As you can see, it shows now only 5 processes. If you want to get back to the defaults, you can hit N again and enter 0. This will get back to the defaults. Let's do it. You can also hit H for help for this top command help file. Also, you can play around with colors. For example, hitting Z will change the colors to red, and hitting capital Z will show you the different options for colors. For example, if you want to change the target, the current target is T capital, and it is for time, and then you want to change time, for example, to, let's say, green. Let's hit 2. It's for green, and then you want to commit this change. Let's hit W, and to commit and end we hit enter, and as you can see the color scheme is changed. So but please remember, when you exit top, let's do it by hitting Q and run it again. The scheme will be default scheme. So that's it for about top command. Play around with it. It is a very useful command to monitor all the processes and what's going on in your system.